Alright, it's time for another video. Glad you tuned in because you're about to save yourself a lot of time and a lot of headache. Okay, so obviously you tuned in because you're interested in this Superchips chip programmer flash cow. And is it worth the money? Absolutely. Everything that you're going to read up on this tuner, it does, and it does very well. Okay, when you buy this super chip, you're going to need to download from Superchips website Ignition. Okay, there's actually two different ones on there. Okay, there is Ignition and there is Spark. Okay, Spark is for the full-blown programmer. If you bought the Flash Cow F5 model, okay, you will need to download Ignition. Okay, that's number one. Download the software. When you unbox it, update the super chip. Okay, update it. When you get done updating it, then go out to your truck or car or whatever you got, plug it into the OBD reader. Now, before you plug this thing in, you make sure that your doors are shut, your lights are off. If you have anything, listen to me very carefully, anything aftermarket, unplug it. If you have a head unit, unplug it from the back. Okay, just pulling the fuses. I live at the airport, so it may get a little loud here, fellas, ladies. So anyway, just pulling the fuses will not work. Okay, make sure you unplug everything: cell phone chargers, lights, radio, brake controllers. I don't care where you heard it from, do it. Okay, if not, you will not be able to upload the new tune that you come up with to your PCM. Okay, now, next thing, if you have a new update for your flash cow or your full-blown programmer, so same thing, make sure you return your vehicle back to stock before you update it. If not, you're going to be in the same boat that I was. That happened to me. Okay, it is definitely worth the money. Whether you go through Superchips or you go through eBay like I did, it is definitely worth the money. Okay, it is fantastic. It does everything it says. So let's get into the headache of what happened to me. I bought it. I downloaded Spark, the wrong one. It wouldn't update. The thing says that you need to update it, but it's not, you don't have to. They would recommend it. Well, after it wouldn't update, I figured, well, maybe it's just up to date. Okay, no problem. Went out to my truck. Now, the day that my programmer came in, I called Superchips. They said the only thing I needed to do, one fella told me to do, is just to unplug the fuse that was in the cab for the radio and unplug the fuse that was underneath the hood. Now, I had an aftermarket, because I had an aftermarket radio, and I actually have an aftermarket brake controller for pulling trailers, which I unplugged that anyway, just to be on the safe side. Now, when I plugged it up, your Superchip, Flash Cow, whatever kind of program you have when it comes from Superchips, it's going to automatically come on. Okay, it saves it, no problem. Okay, just go through the steps. The problem that I had is it wouldn't upload the new tune. After I adjusted the settings the way I wanted it, my tire size, all that good stuff, it wouldn't upload the new tune. Okay, so after spending a couple hours of research, I found that I had the wrong software for starters to try to update this thing. So I downloaded the app that you need, which is called Ignition. Now, once I downloaded the software, I plugged it up to the computer again, and I actually saw my VIN number of my truck, so I knew my stock tune was on this. And it also said that it had an update available. So I was like, well, shoot, maybe it just needs to update, and then I'll be good. I'm sweating. So, plugged it up, updated it, and went back to the home menu, and then where it says my vehicle information, it said none. Yes. So it erased my factory tune. Okay, So I'm saying this to say this. Before you update your device, make sure you, number one, pull everything, unplug everything that is aftermarket, okay? And before you update your device, okay, make sure you return your truck back to stock. If you don't, whenever you update it, it will erase your factory tune, okay? So there it is. I said it, and as long as you do that, you will be just fine. It is definitely worth the money. The Diablo Sport 2, I was 3 clicks away from getting it, but I didn't really want to spend the buck right now. I've never put a program on my truck. Like I said, I've done a lot of research on some stuff, and I've got a lot of work done to my truck. If you follow my videos, you'll see all the stuff that I've gotten done, and it was always available where if you ever wanted to upgrade to their stage 2 programming thing, you can do it right through your ignition app. It'll download it at the click of a button. Then you'll have to download the new software, Spark, for this flash cow, which I plan to do in the future. But for now, that's what I did. So if you have any questions on this programmer, how it works, if you're having issues with yours, shoot me a comment down there below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more videos, new videos that I post. Hit the little notification button. Anytime I post a new video, it's gonna pop on there. You can check it out. Hit the thumbs up, would be appreciative. But I did this video so y'all wouldn't go through the same headache that I went through. Now, when it wiped my computer clean, what I had to do, I called Superchips, and they told me to remove my PCM, which it wasn't that bad of a job to do. It's right underneath the hood. I removed my PCM. They needed my VIN number for my truck, as well as the programmer, boxed up all together and sent to them, to Superchips. I actually went to Florida. It was next day air through them. I didn't pay a dime for them to reflash my PCM. Thank God. It was awesome. I thought I was going to have to tow it to the dealership, pay $100 to get it reflashed. I was freaking out. But anyway, Superchips handled. They did a fantastic job helping me out there. Yeah, the other guy from Superchip was actually the one that told me that I had to unplug the radio. Just pulling fuses were not good enough. Now, if you have a factory radio in this thing, you're not going to have to pull any kind of fuses. I left mine in. I just turned everything off, shut my doors, and it did its thing. So, there it is. Till the next video, y'all take it easy. Peace.